Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It is Look at Lines. It's Wednesday now, right? Wednesday night. This is for Wednesday, depending on when you're watching. It could be after midnight. It could be before midnight. It could be, you're Jesse in Thailand. It's breakfast of the next day. All right. Hope everybody's well. Just wrapped up a little late night rage with Gabe Morrissey and Cam over on Sports Grid, doing some in-game. And those guys are nuts with their hockey, bro. Those Canadians love their hockey. They love their hockey. Hey, we hit a hockey game today here. Tampa Bay under the 5.5. We'll take a winner here. 23-21 plus 230. NBA, nice 2-0. Dallas first half winner. Team total over 110.5 for the Pacers. 47-41 plus 210. Baseball picks, we are 4-0, probably 4-1. I don't know if the O's are going to come back and score us a win here. So we'll say we're 4-1 today with baseball. Well, we'll take it because we need a little bounce back day for yesterday. 44-43. But what do we go? What? Not bad. So we lose. We'll take it. We'll be what? Up plus 130 now? Plus 130. Although the props, again, a bad day in prop land. 40-62 plus 660. So last 2 days, not good in our props. It happens. We take our big ribby props. They don't get there. We had the $4 K prop on Lopez. How about the White Sox doing their thing today? It is what it is. It is what it is. Can't win the props all the time. And as I said, I'm not going to just – can I come in every game and do a bunch of props? Yeah. But I want to keep records. I'm not going to – that'll be like 50 props. The show would be 9 hours long. We'll do stuff like that like Thursday. We have Day Baseball Thursday. We'll do the Midday Money Show. Hop back to the Sean Higgs YouTubes only, and I'll have props up for all the early games going there. So we'll have what do we got? Well, the 12:30 game will probably be off the board because we'll be doing that during Midday Money. But we'll have the White Sox Twinkies. We'll have a prop. Boston Cleveland, Philly Cincy, Toronto KC, Houston Cubbies, Seattle Texas. Look at all day games. San Diego Colorado, LA Washington, Yanks Oakland. We'll have a couple props for every game for people to dive into, like true sicko style, like everybody wants to be. All right, what do we got going on? So again, loss with Baltimore, but that'll still bring me to a 5-3 day on the sites there. Hockey, we talked about. NBA. I did grab a second half over here in this Mavericks game, so I need like 190. I don't know if I can get there. We need some points here. We need some points or over. Maybe an overtime would be nice. We'll take an overtime here. I'd love an overtime. Get to overtime at what, 80-80? Maybe I'll get there. Holy cow. Ugliness. The ugliness is showing its head. But the Dallas first half was good. We got comments. We'll hit some comments. And then, actually, before the comments, Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. If you haven't gone to the Twitter world, and, of course, YouTube, Winning Free Picks, and Sean Higgs, come say hello. And Michael Hayes come in with the good evening. Good night. No complaints. Winning day. We'll take it. Cubbies team total 4.5, Mike. Excellent. I told you to take the Cubbies. They were in a video today. Never in doubter. I think you got that in the first inning, too, with those Cubs, right? If I think back, or maybe the second inning in that Cub game. Where are those Cubbies? First inning winner. Yes, it was. Moneyline Markel's popping in. Good to see Moneyline Markel. Fade the Astros. Let's go. Do it again tomorrow. Take the Cubs again tomorrow. Moneyline Markel says people can't win them all, but I'm back on them. Well, I hope you took the Cubs today if you're fading the Stros. B-Hawk says, "What's up? Thank you for the Cubby game. You are welcome for the Cubbies." Here we go. Diamondbacks in Arizona tomorrow. And, of course, we'll be on the Arizona Diamondbacks with my guy Monty. I got a 120 here. Let's go to the live number with Monty here. I'm seeing 115s to 120, total 8, nothing's changed. It is a Montesaurus burger for me and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The New York Mets, I think they ended up taking an L today. Manai on the hill versus Snell. Now, we like to fade Snell, but at this price here at 120, I think we should just go over the 8 here. Snell laying a 130. How about over 8 instead? That would be my take. Again, didn't bet it. The Orioles look like they're going to be coming off a loss here. 120 favor with Kramer on the hill versus Anderson, who's pitched pretty well. He's pitched well, this kid Anderson. Not too shabby. That being said, a total of 9. We're getting runs today. I won't be shocked if this game goes over the 9 tomorrow. I haven't moved on it, but I'm sort of liking the over again tomorrow. Next game up, we got the Sox and the Guardians. Let me put this live line in. It wasn't posted before because I was waiting on a pitcher for the Red Sox, and they're showing Criswell going to get the call versus Cookie Carrasco, who, I'm definitely no Cookie fan here. We got a 125 and a 135. This will be a pass for me. Although, honestly, if you want to get a little freaky deaky, Cleveland run line plus 155. Cleveland has won 5 in a row now. And again, Boston sending out a bullpen type situation here. And Carrasco, believe it or not, has not pitched all that terribly. So there is that. Phillies loser today. I took the Phillies just because I said, hey, I'm not going against a team that's won 7 in a row. Turnbull, straight out of the Warriors. Great so far this season. Lodolo, even better. I mean, this was a 105 easy pick 'em. Let me see if this line has moved. No, basically the same. I mean, basically a pick 'em type game. You might find somebody at plus 101, somebody minus 107. As good as they've pitched, why do I feel like the under 8.5? I don't know. You look at the ERAs of sub 1 and a 2. I mean, 1.23 ERA for Turnbull, 0.75 for Lodolo, and an 8.5. It just screams like the under should get there. I don't know about that one. It's just one of those spots where, as much as I want to come in for a total, and as I mentioned, totals 20 and 9, and we've cashed all 4 of them today. 4-0 with our totals. Pittsburgh under, Yankee under, KC under, Baltimore over. 4-0 in the totals. That is 24 and 9. That is not a too shabby record for totals. And again, this one here to me looks like an over, believe it or not. Again, haven't played this one. It's not something I want to jump to. I'm just pointing out the fact that I got a guy with a 1.23 ERA, another guy with a sub half ERA. Yeah, why does it look an 8.5? You think, why would this game be 3-1 or something ridiculous like that? So it'll be a no play for me there. But again, just throwing out there, my opinion on the 8.5 looks a little too good to be true. Brew Crew, Wilson versus Preister of the Pirates. Basically a pick 'em here at 110s, 8.5. Nope. You want to jump into something here. Brewers in first place. Pirates, not, they're 13-11. They're not terrible. 8-6 on the road. Excuse me. 5-5 at home, 8-6 on the road. Milwaukee 4-4 at home, 10-4. Just really taking care of business, and that's what you have to do early. If you want to hit win totals and win divisions, you get out to a fast start on the road going 10-4. Things are looking good. But again, with these two pitchers, not anything that's grabbing me and saying, "Hey, let's bet this one." Dodgers and the Natties. 175 run line would be the only way to look at this one, right? If you're taking the Dodgers. Now, I don't want to take the Knack. The Knack, wasn't that a band like the 70s, the Knack? Total 9.5 versus Irvin. Is this where we want to really lay our money here? 4-1 win for the Dodgers today. Again, for me, I'm not a Dodger guy. They're 14-11, by the way. I wanna take the Nationals on a run line. Natty's run line is even money. Natty's run line. And they are here sporting a 4-5 run line record at home. What's their run line? 13-8, 4-5 at home. Dodgers are 4-3 on the road with their run lines, 10-14 overall. So, Natty run line and even money. I'd be interested. Would that be something you'd be interested in? We got the Motor City Kitties, Detroit Lennies, plus I see a 105 now. I actually see an even. So the 110 is gone. It's come down. Flannery on the hill versus Alexander. Totals 8. The 110 for the Dodgers. Tigers now at even money with Flannery on the hill. I'm no Flannery guy. That being said, I'm still holding out for a Tigers to go on a nice little run. I got their over. This one here, though, probably look at another over. I thought they'd be able to hit Kenta Maeda today, Tampa Bay. We lost our Ribby props. Not a good day there. It's a pass. Oakland, run line. You're welcome if you took it. Boyle versus Schmidt tomorrow. Why do I feel like this is a Yankee spot with Schmidt on the hill uh, that they win? The run line is even money. I haven't played this one. I might jump into it. It's a night game, so it's not like you'll get some derelict lineup from the Yanks on a Thursday night. I think you'll get most of your regulars playing in this one here, believe it or not, even on a travel day. I would go even money here, Yanks run line. Next game up in the rotation. I'm going to light it up here. We got new lines. Marlins versus your Atlanta Braves. I mentioned I sort of didn't want to take free today, would lean to some Marlin money. That being said, didn't end up playing this game because the Marlins are not all that well and are pretty bad, to be perfectly honest with you. Worse than what I thought they'd be. $2 dogs, 125 on the run line for the Braves here. Sanchez versus Lopez, who's been absolutely dealing. Sixto Sanchez, supposed to be good a couple years ago, injured, down, back up. Honestly, I might actually do a little Brave run line here with Lopez. He's been that good. He's been that good. Cubbies, no reason to even look. We're taking the Cubbies. I already bet the Cubbies. You should too. Astros are not playing good baseball at all. They're in trouble. Usel, I can't pronounce his name. Rodriguez for the Jays. Marsh for Kansas City. I want to come in on another under here. 9. I'll do it. I'll do it. You can't stop me taking an under in Kansas City. White Sox with Crochet versus Ryan. As good as Crochet had been, he started out really well. Yeah, not so good of late, right? It was before I was like, this guy looked pretty good. I was kind of like excitement about him, like, oh, look at these numbers for the guy. Yeah, now he's sporting a 5.60 ERA. You know how that happens? Okay, you shut down Detroit, 1 run in 6 innings, 1 run in 7 innings versus the Braves. Is he a real guy? 2 runs in 5 innings versus Kansas City. He must be good. Hello, Cincinnati, 5 and 4 and 2/3, 7 versus the Phillies in 3, and now you got Minnesota. Again, it's a light hitting bunch. I like Joe Ryan. Run line only. Again, I've talked about the Twins offense. They pulled out a 6-5 win today. Not a lover of either one. Not a lover of either offense. I can't lay 125. You want to do maybe a first 5, Joe Ryan to get a win for something? Knock yourself out. You want to do a no bottom 9 for the Twinkies? That might be something. Again, this game is absolutely no thank you. I'm looking to fade the Twins all the time. And at a spot, if I could get some ridiculous number on the White Sox, maybe I'll take them as a plus dog. But that is just 2 teams to stay away from. Youngster Miller versus the old man Gray here. Good matchup. Your Thursday night or Wednesday night game here in Texas. A 120. Let's see if it's moved here a bit. Plus 107, minus 110, 115, 125. So right around these numbers here. Although the total has dropped to 9. The total is a 9 now from the early number. Interesting. Interesting. We had a 4-2 game today. Not a lot of hits. I don't hate that. You want to come under here? It's 9. I don't hate it. I'm not hating it. Waiting on a Padre because we have nobody for Colorado. I see Waldron for the Padres, nobody for the Rocks. There we go. Let's talk some NBA. Heat, Boston, total 207.5 down to 203. You know where we're going to go back to this. Boston team total, I believe, is 208.5. We'll be going over that. Boston team total, 208.5 over the total. Or not 208. Their total's 108. That'd be great. Their total's 208. Boy, I think that's under would probably be your lock of the year. I like the Pellies versus the Thunder. Cavs and Magic. I think you got to like the Magic here at home. They look terrible in games 1 and 2. No one's going to want to bet them. We will. Thursday night action. Sixers at home. I got to lean Sixers. Must-win game. You want to do a first quarter, first half? Sure. I know the Knicks fans here, Mr. Number, is going to go ape poop in the comments. Like, how could you bet them? Blah, blah, blah. They're not sweeping them. Lakers, again, first quarter, first half. I mean, maybe you do the double-double here. Lakers first half, Nuggets for the game. Little better payday. Until the Lakers beat the Nuggets, how you betting the Lakers? They've dropped 10 straight to them. Now they're going to win because they're due. Oakley Dokley there. Let's see if we have any Friday lines yet. Not sure if we have any Friday lines posted. We do. And I have the things already made up. I just have to add the numbers in here. I will add them, and I will tell you my thoughts on the games. Bucks, Pacers, 225.5. Pacers laying a 4-piece. I like Indiana to get done at home. We took Indiana team total over tonight. Maybe the same here in their home opener. You know, it'll be a fun night. They'll be pumped up there in Indianapolis for these guys to get it done. And your next game here between the Suns and the visiting T-Wolves. This number here, and I know it's a spot where, you want to come in on Phoenix. They're down 0-2. Laying a 4. I don't know. I honestly don't know this. As much as I like the Sixers to take care of the Knicks, I think the play here will be a Suns team total over. Suns team total over. I think I want to go here on this Friday. $93 and $95. Last 2 games. I mean, you look back in their whole season, they scored 92 versus the Clippers, 97 Minnesota last time they played regular season. Then we got to go all the way back to January 28th to see a 98 spot. November 12th for a 98. October 26th for a 95, game 2 of the season. That is 1, 2, 3, 5 regular season games under 100 points. And last 2 in the playoffs, it's time for them to score. So some kind of Suns team total. I don't have it in front of me here. I'm pulling up games as I'm clicking to see if we get them live here. And look at this low-scoring game. Oh, my goodness. Can we get some points in this Maverick game? I need overtime. More comments. We got a 13 clip of comments in here now. Let's see. Monday Markel's liking the Orioles tomorrow. I like the over again. Bjork says I like the Cubs, Guardians, and the Royals. Give me the Royals under. Cubbies, yes, already down on them. And Cleveland winners of 5 straight. I don't hate it. Michael A says, looks like I'm taking the L with the O's team total 4.5, which cancels out the Cubbies win. That's a rough one there. I mean, maybe they got a meaningless homer, but tough loss. Tough loss. Thought the O's had it top 7. Sandar blew it. Yeah. I thought they were gonna. I thought at that point I had a shot to even catch the run line. He gets hit there. It was like first and third. Ends up striking out. Uh, Parlay from our guy Tommy. Rays and the Yankees tomorrow. I don't hate it. Pirates pitcher is not good. Priester, not a fan of the Priester, says B-Hawk. Moneyline Markel says, I'm thinking to lean on a Brew Crew first 5 tomorrow. The Milwaukee Brew Hares versus. Oh, hold on a second. We got a Fleming side. We had a switch here. We got a new pitcher on the mound here. It says Fleming. Priester is off the. Why did I have a Priester before? All right. I'm pretty sure it said Priester. I'm seeing a Priester, but it's showing a Fleming. Don't even know who's pitching. Stay away. Stay away. Since the Diamondbacks won 14-1, shouldn't the Cardinals be the play? You'd think so. You'd think you want to come in on them. Although I had to in the same spot the other game too. In this spot, we had Arizona off a big win over who did they beat? 17-1. They beat Snell. They came back and lost 7-3 with Gallen on the hill, but Gallen's numbers versus the Giants were a little questionable here. I got Monty versus old team, an old team that's not hitting all that well. I'm going to say let's take the Diamondbacks again. And honestly, I have the Diamondbacks at a minus 115 for myself. I see one side, as I said, a 130. Everybody else is at 115. Not sure why it's so high here at a 120. 120 should be where it's at. I don't want. Why would we want to bet the last place St. Louis Cardinals? They've been outscored by 30 runs on the year, and Arizona's outscored their opponents by 40. Basically, teams on total different ends of the spectrums. And I got a good pitcher going today. A guy who's pitched in this park. Wilson says, hey, Higgs, Dodgers run line, Yankees run line, Twins run line. Twins run line I can't do because I don't like their offense. Yankee run line I like. I might actually play this tomorrow. And Dodgers run line I don't like. Dodgers don't win on a run line. They don't win run line games. The Knack sang my Sharona. They sure did. Chop kicks. What do you say, fella? Good to see you. Think about a lot better than the Mavericks now. It's plus money. No. Mavericks are losing. Under Magic again. I say yes to that, but I like the Magic to win. Will says all NBA and NHL games under. That's everybody's just blindly hitting all these unders. Bet them now because they're going to drop. Nick Nasty's in the chat this evening. Robert says Arizona money line tomorrow. Yes, with Montgomery. Pelly's Robert. Yes. Chop kicks. You like the under early game tomorrow? Mets, Giants, D-backs, Cards. Think with all the runs at D-backs game. I don't know if they're going to be cold versus Kyle Gibson. I don't like Kyle Gibson. I like Monty to shut down St. Louis again. St. Louis is a bad offensive team. Just look at the numbers. Not a guy you want to come in and they think they'll break out against, especially a day game after night game. You know they're going to be sitting guys. And Snell, I don't want anything to do with an under with Snell. He's terrible to start the season. No, thank you. Just avoid it. Yankee Brave parlay. It's square, but I don't hate it. Chop kicks, like the Diamondbacks money line if I'm going to ride aside on Giants money line. Stay away from Blake Snell chop kicks. Have you not been in here to his last starts? And we told you to not bet him his last 3 starts. If you haven't bet him his last, If you listen to us, listen to me because I do the show, and I'm like, hey man, don't take him. You'd be sitting pretty because he's 0-3, 4 and 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, 4 innings, 7 runs, 3 innings, 3 runs. No, thank you, Snell. No cards with Gibby. Gibson is not good, Nate Dogg. Me and Nate Dogg are going to regulate. Cards are poop. I'm taking the Diamondbacks early. Yes, Chopkicks. B Hawks says Cubs and D-back parlay. Yes. Chopkicks is joining late. That's all right. Better late than never. Welcome on in. You can come in late. I'm not going to get mad. You're here. Hit the like button since you're here. I can't believe I'm going to lose this Clipper game. Terrible. I mean, is anybody going to score 10 points here in the fourth quarter? This is ridiculous. This is absolutely horrendous basketball. Can I get overtime? Can I get an overtime in this game? Blue Jays tomorrow. You like a little Toronto with Rodriguez. I don't hate it. Marsh has pitched well. Are the Jays the better team? Yes. I'm going to come back with the under here, Rob. I'm coming back with an under in this Kansas City game. Had it today. I think I'll do it tomorrow. All righty. Any other comments? We ran down all the NBA. We did all the MLB. I didn't touch on the hockey, although we got 3 games. Haven't bet them. Split on my hockey today on the sites. Hit the winner here. We'll see what happens. All righty. Midday money tomorrow. Shopkick says it Nerfies tomorrow. I would do a Nerfie right off the bat. Actually, I shouldn't even say that with this Diamondback game because why do I think they could get like a leadoff home run versus Gibby? I'm going to say if I'm doing a Nerfie, Phillies Reds. 2 guys pitching well. 2 guys pitching well. I would do a Nerfie in a Blue Jay game. And I do a Blue Jay in a Mariner game. And honestly, I probably have a Blue Jay, a Nerfie in the Twins game. Mike B's popping in. Good to see you, Michael. But yeah, we're going to roll on out of here. You can catch the replay in podcast. You can just watch it on the YouTube. Sean Higgs, winning free picks. We got a Facebook like I just noticed. Is that our guy? Scott LaRock, DJ Scott LaRock. What do you know about KRS-One? Scott LaRock. I think very deeply. Anybody know Scott LaRock? Scott, thanks for checking in. Michael B says, nice night. 5-1 in the NBA. Only loser Suns first quarter when Beal missed a dunk with 8 seconds to go. Yikes. Not good. I jumped in. I figured I had Dallas first quarter, first half, first quarter, second quarter, minus halves. I ended up splitting there, and I came in over the top on the over second half 190. Definitely, or not second half 190 for the game. Not getting it unless I get overtime. So I'm pulling for an OT. I'm out of here. I will see everybody for some midday money on Wednesday. Get some sleep. I'll see you tomorrow.